through for you, and then if it comes through really general, we will ask some very detailed questions at the end. This is just pre-shuffle. Sometimes I like to share it if something strong comes through. So just what I was picking up when I was shuffling is that it kind of came across as though you're making a pretty firm decision. Okay, so we've got the Lover's card. It could be between two people, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's more of a decision not to make a strong decision towards someone or get hung up on someone or anyone from now on who isn't a clear-cut fit for you. Okay, I do feel like there's something or someone pretty strong in your energy. But there's a decision, I believe, to put an ending to this kind of energy. This feeling like you missed out, feeling like what could I have done different. Okay, again, just pre-shuffle, but very powerful. You guys are going to get a strong reading. It's screaming. Look at this. Look at these, how these cards are so congruent. We've got so much red in the first three, and then she's wearing red hair. But anyway, I feel like it's a death, an ending to this energy, this Nine of Swords, which is sad, don't have much control over your feelings or how you're viewed or making this go right. I love it. Okay, so anyway, we'll see what comes out in the spread, but Nine of Swords is so much pain. What did I do? How do I fix it? But I think you're walking away or making a very firm decision to not be pulled into an energy like that again. And I feel like there's a little bit of a threat. We'll see. But what I'm feeling is like there's something or someone in your environment that is possibly wanting to pull you back into your vibe like that, where you don't have, full control, or maybe it's a roller coaster, but I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know, there's a lot of lessons that have been learned in that, and you're wiser for it, something like that. Okay. Yeah, regarding love, so I do feel love reading. There's been a lot of progress. Temperance, patience, balance, self-control, right? It's impulse control regarding love, showing love, embracing love, showing love or affection at a reasonable rate, something like that. We've got decision here. Just wiser for it. Yeah. Okay. It's a strong decision you had to make. Just have the Magician show up again. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Four of Cups just showed up again, you guys. Different deck. And Magician. This is an all-new you. So, I do feel like you're either high in demand right now, or you've got that coming to you. Oh my goodness. Aries. Okay. There are people that will manipulate and use tactics. This could be Capricorn energy, could be Aries, but these together, this is what I was picking up on earlier. There might be somebody in your energy or in your surroundings that will use tactics to manipulate or convince. Influence is another word. Doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. It means that in the past, whereas you maybe would have wanted to just sink into the feelings and emotions, I think you're a little wiser for it. Yeah, Temperance, you've learned. This is patience, balance. You're like, if it's too fast and too deep for, and doesn't have tenure, length, a time behind it, right? Let's just see how it goes. It's kind of a lighter vibe. So, okay, there's the Death card. That's an ending and beginning. Wow. Two of Cups. So the Death card in Tarot, somebody could be refraining from drinking. I think that's just a side note for a few of you, but the death card isn't ending. We're going to keep going. Let's see what you are. You are Queen of Pentacles. Very stable. The Empress. Love it. And loving. You're getting it together, Aries. You're just wiser. This Temperance card is screaming to me, wiser for the things you've been through regarding equal give and take. Two of Cups. Two people who love and give and share equally, show up. No excuses. It doesn't make somebody good or bad. It just is. No excuses as to why they can't, or what baggage, or whatever. It's just it's an indifference. It's a wiser indifference energy. Six of Pentacles, the person, there is somebody in your environment, and I do feel like it's somebody who will do a lot to not let you go. Page of Wands. It's funny because this Page of Wands is, that's communication. I often think of pages as text just because it's kind of a light, fun, flirty communication. But when I pulled the card and I felt it, it feels kind of like, almost like withholding. Somebody may be holding back communication. See, this is abundance, this is giving, generosity. And this is, down here, we're looking at your person. Let me move this. So, your person's energy coming through loud and clear. This person may use tactics to get your attention, those tactics, or to reel you back in. Those tactics could include giving, and then pulling back in the form of going quiet. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. In the past, we have I've done a lot of work, and I'm waiting for what? For what? Divine timing, for destiny to kick in, for things to work, when does the reward for my labor come? Yeah, Five of Swords. It's just almost like you can look back now and see the exhaustion that comes from trying, giving, working to make something happen. And it's a fine balance, because we do have to take action, right? But it's almost a releasing of that energy. This Temperance card feels like a releasing of that energy to the need to make things happen. It's more of an allowing. In the outcome we have, a cycle completion. Knight of Swords could be with an air sign. Sword is up, so active, definitely. World card. A cycle completion. You're graduating. Yeah, I feel like you guys have an air sign. I mean, have you guys been dealing with an air sign for... some of you, it may just be... It could be you. Yeah, okay, bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Somebody that takes a lot of action. It just didn't freaking work. You've graduated from that. It just keeps going. So we go to the bottom of the deck. What if somebody has blocked you, or use those tactics, or you felt blocked energetically, your progress was blocked? This person does not want to let this go, and so they will use some tactics. But I feel like you're wise to it now. Okay, lots of learning and growth. I create my future. I rewrite my next chapter. I feel it also went from an energy of, and I'm going to put a caveat on this just for argument's sake, but it used to be kind of they make me feel like, or that kind of thing, and just for argument's sake, I'm tempted to say no one can make you feel a certain way, but yeah, that's lots of arguing we could do on whether or not someone can make you feel that way. But whether we believe that or not, we do have power. We do have power, so you got to take that power away. So maybe somebody does make you feel a certain way, but you do have the ultimate power into taking that power away. And that's what I feel like you've done. So lots of Empress energy here. You're working on maybe your pentacles. You still have your love. Whereas in the past it was, okay, do I give love back or do I take my love away? Do I give love back? It's kind of a happier medium now. It's, yes, there's still that love. It's a balance. Self-care, self-love, knowing your value, balancing out. You guys, I know I always lecture. Food affects your hormones. So be careful with your food. Sunlight, incredibly important element and ingredient for happiness. Sunlight in your eyes in the morning and in the sunrise, sunset. Within a few hours, the lights change. The colors in the light change. Those regulate your hormones. Very important to get direct sunlight, not through a window if possible, in direct sunlight to actually be touching you in the morning sun within a few hours of sunrise. At sunrise, even better. Same at sunset. It will regulate your hormones, your circadian rhythm. You got something new and passionate coming. Yeah. So I feel like there is someone else in your environment that's going to be very communicative, or maybe it's someone new. Look at this. I mean, I just think you're done with this whole blocked energy stuff. If it's blocked, it's blocked. I'm not going to fight it. Let it. I'll embrace that blocked energy when it's not blocked. Whatever it is, okay? Let's just look and see. Yeah, look at that fighting. 5 of Wands, it's conflict. I want to look more to the future and see if we can get some, I just said I want to look more to the future. This is my future card, progress. Making peace or just accepting, the past, or in the present, and then just looking to the future. This is progress right after I said it. Y'all have a strong rating. So you're not going to let any more negative energies come towards you, but FYI, I do feel like you do have people coming towards you. There are going to be love offers. If you don't already know this, somebody in your environment is going to use withdrawing, responding, or ignoring as a tactic to create that space. Maybe part of it is to help them, reset their energy. Somebody is going to come really, really not want to let you go. Okay. Even though they may not be the best thing for you. I also feel this Knight of Cups, somebody really crazy about you. Like wants 10 of Cups. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and I keep getting Hierophant. So somebody is coming towards you that is going to want, I believe, marriage, or a high-level relationship. Something, family, all encompassing. Happy wife, happy life. Look at that, 10 of Cups. But remember, your main message here is that you've grown up from accepting anything that isn't exactly what you want. And so it could come in the form of, this is really great, soak it in, but don't settle if it's not, take your time, don't believe it too soon. Let's get a oracle. This is beautiful. Okay, so times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So there's a nervous system element here that maybe you realize that when your nervous system is, heightened, you're going to feel more emotion for certain things, you're going to be unleveled. Join with like-minded, what did I say? Like-minded? Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. You guys, I want to also remind you guys to do segments. So when you go from one thing to another, so if you're going into a class or into a meeting, or you're walking in the office, that's like a segment change. So visualize in your mind how it's going to play out. Set your intention. As I walk into the office, I'm going to be greeted with smiles and happiness. Visualize that. As you go into a meeting, do your posture, do your posture poses, your body language strength, chin up, chest out. Get your confidence in the way you carry yourself. Visualize that meeting going well. What I've been doing is, because I've been wanting to meet some more like-minded people, is when I go into something new, this happens every time. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go into this class or this situation with a group of people, and I'm going to, I visualize that I'm going to meet somebody that's, influential or somehow instrumental in my life. And it's happened twice where I've made a new friend that just happened to sit by me. Like in a room of 50 people, the one person that I would be likely to be friends with sits by me. So you guys make sure you're attracting this kind of stuff in. But I am so proud of you. You got definitely love coming, but you got more than one. And someone in this story is going to try and do everything they can to lock you down to just them. I don't think that's probably the best idea right now. I think you've got to get back really comfortable with not being tied to, oh, there it is again, patience. So see that? Wow. Again, we've got swords. Not getting king and queen of swords. This is crazy. This is basically saying, chill out. Don't, just, there's no need to rush. Just everything is cool. It's kind of an indifference. It's a graduated growth. You're going to have somebody really coming at you strong, but you got multiple people here. And I think that person that's coming at you strong, for some of you, it is somebody that you've really been hurt over in the past, or it's somebody that new that is going to want to monopolize your time so you don't